Today's video is going to be about how I forgave my parents. This is going to be two parts. But for the first part, I'm going to be talking about, if you're anyone like me, you have messed up parents. You probably had a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, and a lot of, just why type of questions towards your parents. So I'm going to just say, for me, I spent a lot of my childhood and my teenage years just being so mad and angry with my parents, and just feeling like I was just dealt an unfair situation and an unfair hand, just watching all my classmates, just have fun, because I was one of those kids that couldn't go out. But here's what I realized. So I realized that, our parents, sometimes, they can be, sometimes they had things that they went through, but they didn't even understand. They're still mad at their parents for the way their parents raised them. They didn't even process their emotions. And another thing is, your parents can be, grown. Just because you're older or you're grown, that doesn't mean you have the mindset of an adult. You know how you can see someone, and especially men, too, men naturally look older than women. A man could be 13, but he looks 19, sounds 19, but he's a 13-year-old man. So it's the same thing with an adult. Just because someone's grown, they pay bills, they may know how to drive, they know how to do adult things, that doesn't mean they really are an adult. They might still have the emotional intelligence of a 5-year-old. They might not know how to compromise, listen to other people's emotions, to listen to their emotions, to sit down with themselves, their own thoughts, how to process grief, right? So, you have these parents, and sometimes a parent might have just had kids because, it happened in the moment, and they didn't really know what that journey would be like. They just really wasn't prepared. So, they were taking out their anger on their kids, not knowing it, right? Just being mean to their kids, thinking that just how it was. And one thing I had to learn was not to take it personal. But that's it for this review. Part 2 coming tomorrow.